It is I, Salvaje from the Salvaje Cartel. This is my Cloudburst bow in-depth review for Fortnite Save the World. And yes, I do have that 1000 V-Buck giveaway, and the winner is always someone that's active in my comment section. So if you're new around here, feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. And yeah, use my creator code as well, guys. It's Salvaje. It really helps me out. So, Cloudburst bow, pros and cons. Here it is. I decided to go for an all damage build for the Cloudburst bow, and the reason for that is because this is an AoE bow, or a bow that's basically designed for you to get kills very quickly so that you can cause the special ability. You know, every time that you eliminate an enemy, smoke cloud is going to appear, damaging enemies over time. The point is, I want to make sure that I'm shooting this bow as fast as possible, but this bow just has a massive weakness, the same weakness that other bows in Fortnite Save the World has. The drawback speed. The drawback speed is just so slow. This is supposed to be an AoE weapon, but it takes forever to shoot this thing. So why would I run the Cloudburst bow, for example, when I could run a Pulsar 9000 shotgun, which is extremely overpowered, and it's a complete AoE machine. But of course, I don't like comparing, you know, weapons to, you know, X weapon to Y weapon, because it doesn't really give you a nice accurate description of whether the weapon I'm reviewing is going to be good or not. What I'm trying to say is, for the most part, as I was testing out the bow, I noticed that the area of effect damage that, you know, you get with the cloud after you eliminate an enemy, it is pretty helpful on, you know, low damage targets. But for the most part, if you need a weapon that is going to do AoE damage very quickly, this bow isn't going to be the one. I think it could be the one if the drawback speed would be drastically reduced. Like if you could rapid fire arrows with this bow, not like super fast, but like decently fast, this bow would be amazing. And if you could trigger the smoke cloud very often as well, this bow would have a lot of utility. But as it stands right now on how the meta is in Fortnite Save the World, sadly at the higher levels of play, I don't really think this bow is going to be seeing a lot of use. I'm getting like pretty decent damage from the arrows that I'm firing with this bow, but here's another thing, right? And one of the reasons why I don't really use a lot of bows in Fortnite Save the World, right? Other than the boom bow and the love song, even though the boom bow got nerfed actually. But the thing is, sometimes you're just gonna have to get in situations where you're gonna be at the medium ranges. So I tested out the Cloudburst bow at the medium type ranges because I was like, well, it is going to be an AoE weapon, so it should be, you know, decently viable. I noticed that I was just getting overwhelmed a lot by a lot of husk, okay? I like to be very practical when I'm reviewing a weapon, and I want to really ask myself, is this something that I would use if I want to get the job done? And when it comes down to area of effect, I just wouldn't really use this bow if I want to get the job done due to all of the launchers that we have, and also the Pulsar 9000, which is a very powerful area of effect weapon. I'm not saying that the bow is complete trash, because I definitely think that at the lower levels of play, like 100, you know, level 100 missions and above, it could have some uses. But I am saying that the drawbacks, see what I did there? Drawbacks, because it's a bow. Hey, okay. The drawbacks of the Cloudburst is that it just doesn't do enough to be a really good, consistent weapon that I would want to run all the time. Okay, it's just a bow that's going to be doing some pretty decent damage, and you could run it from the long ranges in the defensive modes and kind of use it from time to time. But why would I do that when I could also run a sniper or a boom bow, for example, or a love song, which has a really good last ability as well? Due to the fact that the drawback speed is very low, and due to the fact that this is supposed to be an AoE bow, that's why I have to give this weapon, when it comes down to the star rating, a 2 out of 5 stars. Okay, because it lacks consistency in a lot of areas, right? And why would I use this bow when I could just use any other bow? Because I feel like using this bow is the same thing as using the love song, for example, but with the love song I get the stun ability, right? Because the smoking ability, the smoke cloud ability that this bow has, also doesn't do like massive damage to make it something that you actually need as well, right? So for perk recommendations, I went with all damage. I would recommend all damage, specifically in legendary, but that's the thing, I would never fully legendary upgrade this bow because I think it would be a waste of legendary perk up, and you can put that elsewhere towards the love song, towards the boom bow, which is still a pretty decent area of effect bow, which I'm going to have a review on very soon because I believe it got nerfed. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be seeing you guys on the next one. I'm going to be reviewing the, I think it's called the Browbeater shotgun, which is in the Spy Llamas very soon. So be on the lookout for that, and best of luck on winning the giveaway, boys.